Hello everyone, today we're somewhere very special. We're at Footprints Animal Sanctuary, which is on the Staffordshire Cheshire border, and we're going to see and hear some stories of, I think they're already telling you the stories themselves of what's going to happen here. We've got some special plans for this place to help with charity, so hopefully you'll be able to hear them. If you can hear us, we'll speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.
In today's video, we get to hear about why some of the animals ended up needed rescuing, and where they were found may well surprise you. Introduce Lisa.
Oh, hi. Hello.
Hi. Lisa's, what would you call yourself? The
founder of Footprints Animal Sanctuary, along with some other guys who are no longer with us. Yeah, a group of us started Footprints 5 years ago.
Right. So we've got somebody coming to wants to be the film here. So this is Edgar, you say?
Yes, this is Edgar. He's only been with us for 3 weeks. He came to us 3 weeks ago today. He spent a couple of weeks in quarantine, which we do with all of our animals to make sure they're free of disease and illness, so that it doesn't get taken across to our other animals. And then he joined this little flock this time last week. So he's got two female turkey friends, which he's very interested in. He's proudly strutting his stuff right now.
Yes, very proudly.
Yes, yeah.
Aren't you? You're lovely, Edgar. You really are. I should imagine the ladies love you. So were the girls rescued with him?
No, they weren't. The girls came from a different location. We did have 3 turkeys. Unfortunately, we lost one about 2 weeks ago. So we've got Mrs. P, the brown and white turkey there.
Yeah.
She is more what a turkey should look like.
Right.
So, and then if you can see the difference in size between her and Libby, because Libby is a commercial turkey, so she was bred for the meat industry, so she's much bigger.
So she's more like a wild turkey.
Yes, this is how a turkey should look. So Mrs. P can sort of launch herself off if she's perched up high and have a little fly. Turkeys would naturally roost sort of 8 to 10 foot in trees.
Right.
Whereas Libby, as you can see, can only just sort of have a little waddle around and a little hop up a step, because her body weight is now too big, too excessive for her little legs. So her sister, who we had put to sleep just over a week ago, because her legs were collapsing and breaking from underneath her.
Horrible
Absolutely.
It's the same with chickens, isn't it, as well, that they breed now for... Oh, hello, you're beautiful.
I know.
Oh, hello, darling. Aren't you gorgeous?
Friendly girl, aren't you, Libby? Yes, you are. Absolutely.
She's lovely. Yes. Hello.
You okay?
Let's having a conversation.
Yeah.
He says, I'm protecting me.
Yes, I think he is protecting his ladies. Are you coming to check that she is okay? She is okay.
Yeah, he's checking.
Absolutely
He
is
says I'm
okay.
strutting me stuff.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yes, he's got very protective very quickly, which is great, which means they've bonded.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And you've got numerous, obviously, chickens.
Yes, lots of different chickens around. This little girl has been with us for a few months. She came with a cockerel and some other hens, just that the lady had no space for the boys. We quite often get...
You get cockerels, I suppose. You'll get quite a few, won't you?
Yeah, we get a lot of cockerels. Where people... We took in 9 cockerels about 3 or 4 weeks ago, because the lady hatched some eggs for her grandchildren, She lives in a terraced house and ended up with 9 boys.
Yes.
No thought or consideration on what's going to happen to those boys
No.
once they've hatched the eggs. They're very cute as chicks.
They are.
But once they start crowing, it's
Yeah.
a whole other issue.
You keep them together because I mean the boys are all right together, aren't they?
So
As long
we've
as there's no
got a
girls.
flock of 20 boys at the moment. 2 groups living side by side where they can see each other. We're slowly going to merge them together. So we put them next to each other where they can sort of touch, but there's a wire between them so they can't properly fight. And then once they've been like that for 2 to 3 weeks, we'll then merge them together. So they've had their little scraps through the wires.
The pecking order.
Yeah, they've sorted out the pecking order.
Yeah.
And then hopefully they should live together as a good group.
Well, right, who are we going to see next?
We are going to walk across and see some of the sheep.
Oh, hello everybody.
We've got another large flock of 40 sheep in the backfield.
Yeah.
But these are the smaller ones, the older ones, the ones that have been poorly that we need to keep an eye on, any that have injuries. We've also got a small boy.
You're not eating me jumper.
Called Edward. So Edward is blind.
Oh, right.
Edward! Come on, Edward! Come on, Edward!
So how did you come by these?
It's a whole variety. We've got Jeff here who used to live in the pub.
Right.
And once the pub closed during COVID, he had nowhere to go, so he came here.
Yeah.
Edward here. Hi, buddy. Hi.
I've got nothing for you.
Are you okay? Edward came with this group of guys.
Yeah.
And a couple of the others from a local lady who rescued them, but then was struggling with the worm burden and the lambs that she had. So she reached out and asked for help, and they came here to us.
You're lovely, aren't you?
Yeah.
They're all attention seekers. That's little Jack there. He loves a cuddle. And this is his twin sister Jill.
Oh, you're twins.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
This is
Twins.
This is Jeff, who loves a bum scratch, don't you, Jeff? And Edward and Skippy.
Skippy.
Okay.
How long can
Oh no, this is.
sheep live for?
So the eldest sheep I've known has been 18 years old.
Right.
Yes.
Which is a very good age for a sheep. The eldest one we've got at the moment is probably about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can if they're just left to be sheep,
Yeah.
they can live a good long old life.
That's the same with pigs, isn't it? They reach
Yeah.
about 20 or something.
Yeah,
like
we've
that.
got a 19-year-old pig at the
Yeah.
moment. Which is incredible if you think about it, because they're sort of
Usually,
slaughtered at 4 to 6 months old.
Yes. Yes.
Which is insane. A lot of people don't realise that they are slaughtered so young.
Yes.
Oh, you got a fair coat on you.
Yes.
Yeah, we're probably, what are we now, April, May? So we're probably about 6 to 8 weeks away from shearing.
Wow.
So they will, the
Wow.
shearer will come and shear them all.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a bum rub?
Really?
Oh,
Beaut.
Jack.
Aren't you gorgeous?
Got more sheep down the bottom as well.
Yeah, we've got another flock of 40 sheep out in the backfield.
Oh.
Some of those are off to their new home this week. We've got 12 going to one home up in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
And then we've got another 3 going across to Derbyshire, Leicestershire way. All of our animals are available for rehoming.
Yes.
So we try and find, 3 of the sheep that are going have been here for 4 years. But they've finally found a nice little
A home.
home. Yeah, a lady who wants some more sheep to add to her flock. So
I mean, you had your chickens last week as well, didn't you?
yes,
That you got
yes, we've had about, we went down, I drove down to Wiltshire this last Sunday. We started at 5 a.m. and we caught just over 1,500 chickens from the barn and emptied the barn, which was awesome. And about 140, 150 came back here,
Right.
and they all went off to new homes Sunday
Oh, so
afternoon.
they've all got homes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
they've
great,
all,
isn't it?
all gone off to new homes. Yeah, it's great. We did a rehoming and they all went off. It was lovely. We've got 3 boys in here.
Oh,
So a
right.
lot of our pigs are still inside at the moment.
Yes.
Whilst it's a beautiful day today,
Yes.
the weather has been atrocious for the last few months.
It has.
And that has obviously impacted the land outside, and it's very muddy. And it's a bit of a misconception that pigs love mud. Pigs only love mud when it's sunshiny and warm.
Yes. We remember well, don't we?
Yeah, they have no sweat glands, so they use the mud to cool themselves down,
yeah.
and it's a natural sun repellent. So these 3 boys have been with us for nearly 4 years.
Wow.
They came from an illegal slaughterhouse.
Right.
Well, they were born from their parents were from the illegal slaughterhouse. These guys were born in a death isolation unit whilst there was a court case to try and free them. Mums and dads from being slaughtered. Good morning, or good afternoon. How are you, Gilbert? How are you? So this is Gilbert.
Hello, Gilbert.
Oh, look. Oh, Gilbert.
Oh, Gilbert.
Nice tummy rub, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, they look big and ferocious, but they're absolute softies. Oh, this isn't Gilbert, this is Wiggles.
Oh.
He's got a little cut in his ear. Sorry, Wiggles.
Crisis.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
You don't realise how big they are.
Oh, no, they're
Never seen
ginormous.
them full grown, did you?
No, that's the thing.
Hello.
He's lovely.
Hello.
Hey, boys. Hey, Barry. Barry's a little bit nervous at the moment. He had a
Yes.
little bit of an argument with another pig last week.
Oh.
Didn't you, Barry? I don't know how he's feeling about it today.
Yeah.
How are you? Yeah, he's not in the mood. And that's Wiggles. Gilbert, sorry,
Gilbert.
across the back there.
Do we know how old?
Yeah, they're coming up to, will they be 4 in December?
Still youngsters, really.
Yeah, still youngsters, but also a grand old age for a pig in the respect that they're big commercial pigs.
Yes.
We have to watch their weight again because they've got quite short legs, so we don't want them getting too obese.
Yeah. It's a hard life, isn't
It
it?
is,
I mean,
yeah,
look at
it's
that.
a hard. I think this is our biggest boy. This is Stan.
Woo. Hello, Stan.
Stan the man. It's
Wow.
Stan who had an argument with Barry, didn't you, Stan? Tried to get you some new friends,
Wow.
didn't I, Stanley? And it didn't work because you just wanted to fight with them all.
Oh.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So Stanley has been used as a breeding boar for the last
Right.
5 years, I think, 5 to 6 years. So he's literally only been in with other pigs when he's been expected
To
Right.
perform.
to perform.
Yes.
And unfortunately, because that's the behaviour that's the only behaviour he knows.
Yes.
When I introduced him to other pigs, that's all he wanted to do. So it all got a bit much for everybody. So we pulled him back out, and we'll have to have another rethink, won't we, Stan?
Bit of a- I think it's so lovely when they sleep together.
Yes, they love snuggling up together. Hey, Emily.
I used to like it.
That is not going to work, is it, Emily? What if I sit on the floor a bit more? She is. So Emily, Charlotte and Frida were born here.
Oh, right.
So we rescued their mums when they were our first rescue, actually. I was thinking Petunia, I don't know where they are.
Have they all their own little groups?
Yeah, they've all got their own little groups, but they all kind of mix up a little bit.
So are these not all relatives together? Or
No, they're not. So this is Charlie and Sid. They were found on a graveyard in Rotherham.
On a graveyard?
Yeah, so they kept escaping. And then they were on the local, they were on BBC News for digging up a graveyard.
You're famous.
They got them back to where they should be. The landowner, but she didn't have secure space. So we went up and collected them. Yeah,
they are. Yes, our Gertie was a bit like that, wasn't she? She was a escape artist.
Yeah, they can. Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Look at these pair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put X-rated on that.
Fred and Ginger and Pepper, an unlikely trio. So Fred and Ginger at the back were found wandering an industrial estate in Bradford. They don't like their personal space invaded.
Oh, I won't go.
No. Look out. So this is Ginger this side and Fred, and it's Pepper in the middle. And they've sort of become friends since they got here. Hey Charlotte.
Hello.
And they'd made a bed, a big nest like this on the industrial estate out of crisp packets and water bottles and cans and any old scrap of rubbish. They collected it up and made a big nest.
Yeah. Oh.
Itchy Charlotte, got the scratches.
For the itchies.
Piglets. We did lose some of them, but we're left with 6. Aren't we? Oh, hi!
Down there.
Yeah, they're just down there digging.
So how long have you had these? How long have you had these ones?
So they were born here in October. So these guys are 6 months old.
6 months old.
Yeah. What are we? November, December, January, February? Yeah, 6 months old. So they were a little bit feisty because for the first the good first 2 to 3 months we just let them be with Mum.
Yeah.
But after a time, Mum had enough. No nibbling, no. I mean, there's nothing quite like this.
No.
Oh boys and girls, stop fighting. But yeah, as you can see, they're much friendlier now. They absolutely love a cuddle.
Aren't you gorgeous, all of you? Oh. So will you be looking at rehoming these as well?
We will, and you know they are available to rehome, but realistically not many people want to rehome a pig that's going to get to 200 to 300 kilos. It's just, and we have to be very careful because we don't want to rehome them somewhere where they're going to be eaten.
Yes.
So it's making sure we do a thorough home check, which we will do if anybody is interested. But
Yes.
if not, they will just stay with us.
Yes. You're the lucky ones, really.
Yeah, they are the lucky ones. Well, if they'd have been, Mum came to us pregnant, so if Mum, if that hadn't have happened, they'd be going off to slaughter now,
Yes.
and they'd be much fatter. People always comment on how long their legs are, but their legs only look so long because
Yes.
they're not as fat as they would be if they were being fed up to be eaten. So they're a nice weight.
They are. I mean, it's the same with dogs and things, isn't it? If you overfeed
Exactly.
or it's not healthy.
Absolutely, exactly. Sorry, Dad.
I always think they're a lot like dogs. Really,
They are. They're
pigs.
so intelligent,
Yes.
and there is research to say they're more intelligent than a dog.
Yes. They are, and they've all got their own personalities.
Absolutely, absolutely, they have.
Oh.
What's the matter? It's literally old man syndrome.
Yeah.
Our vet thinks that he could possibly have a little bit of dementia, so he knows he can hear my voice,
Yeah.
Yes.
and he's good with that today. Are you up for a belly rub today, Amos? But yeah, he's 19 years old, so he's got very overgrown trotters. They were like that when he arrived. It's something that we're slowly clipping away at gradually, because we don't want to stress him out, and he manages just fine.
How long's he been here now then?
He must have been here a good 18 months, possibly
Yes.
a couple of years. Yes, you're a beautiful boy, aren't you? Absolutely beautiful. And he's paired up with another grumpy grouch called Parker, who's getting much friendlier. Hey Parker! Parker's fast asleep.
Yeah.
So Parker had the shock of his life when he woke up at Footprints, because he was living in a house for 6 years.
Oh, right.
He was a house pig, and he'd never left the house, so the vet met us at the house and sedated him, and then
He woke up here.
he woke up here.
That
Yeah.
must have been a shock.
Yeah,
for
and
him,
he was
yes.
also, because he had such a rich diet, he was obese, and
Yeah.
because of that he was fat blind.
Yeah.
So his eyes had closed across.
Yeah.
But he can see now. We got some weight off him. He's opened up his eyes. We found him a pal. And yeah, he seems much happier. He has his moments.
Oh.
Don't you, Parker? He's not going to speak to us. No. Oh, yeah, I know. We're not coming in. Don't worry. We're only saying hi. Parker. Nope.
That's all you
in there.
get.
Yeah,
That's it
that's
for today,
literally
yeah.
all you're getting from Parker today. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And that's what I love about them all, that you just think, well, right, well, you want to sit on my knee and have a cuddle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you don't even want to be spoken to.
No.
Yes.
He just
Just
like,
like dogs and cats,
Yeah.
and humans, I guess.
Yes, that's
We're
very
all
true.
the same, aren't we?
Thanks,
Yeah.
we are.
We are all different, aren't we?
yeah.
Yeah, we've got one that's got the top part of his beak missing, where he was attacked by the guy's dog, so that he bit off the top
Oh,
of
yeah.
his
See
beak.
that one there?
Yes.
Yeah, can you
Oh,
see?
yes.
So that's
Yeah.
a fling. So we're always on the lookout for more people that can help or would like to help.
Yes.
We have people who come up every Sunday and do odd jobs and bits and bobs with us, and then we have people who come up midweek and do feeding and cleaning. We can go with these guys.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't fall over it.
No, I'll try not to. Hello.
these are the goats, and all
Oh.
nice and friendly. Are you all
Hello.
Hello.
Are you all enjoying the sunshine?
Hello.
I don't blame them.
Wow.
Aren't you gorgeous? You're lovely. Nothing like the goats that we have.
No, they're all super chill.
You're
They're all
right.
really friendly. Full
Chill
sunbathing.
Yeah. Full sun.
I don't blame them.
That.
Don't blame you.
Lapping up the rays right there. Are you okay?
Beautiful spot.
Yeah, they all. So the main group were from a rescue of 40 babies from a goat dairy farm. that all had coccidiosis. They were all quite poorly, so they were all hand-reared, bottle-fed, which is why they are literally as soft as anything.
Yes.
They were rescued by Coppershell Farm Sanctuary down in Wiltshire,
Yes.
who cared for them magnificently. And then when we were looking to help some goats, there was another case where there were some goats in need, but we didn't have the experience, so quite often sanctuaries will work together. So we took the well goats to
Yes.
free up space
Yeah.
for the poorly ones. And then Billy and Bob joined us when I said that we went along to the small holding where the guy was having his animals put to sleep.
Oh yes, yes.
Billy and Bob were up in the corner, and I said, what's happening to them? And he said, oh, they're going to be shot on Friday. So we just put them in the van and brought those boys home. And Pudding came to us because apparently he's really aggressive.
Oh.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah, he looks
But
really
I think,
aggressive.
yeah, he does. But I think it was the situation and the circumstances. And sometimes it can just be the environment that you're in and the other animals that you're with. But
Yeah.
he's settled down with these guys really nicely.
Yeah.
Let's just have a closer look at your
Yeah.
brothers and sisters. In the sunshine. Hello.
A lot of volunteers that just sit at those. So when I first opened the sanctuary,
Hello, darling.
I opened the animal sanctuary
Hello.
because I'm vegan and I wanted to help the animals.
Yeah.
But actually now I know it's a sanctuary for people as well.
Yeah. You'll see one.
Yeah, and it's really good for people's mental health and well-being just to come and sit and chill with the goats
is.
for the 10 minutes or an hour. One of the ladies came up yesterday to do some cleaning and ended up sitting on the floor with the piglets, and she's just recently lost a very close friend. And I think just doing that and sitting and chilling with the animals without your mobile phone is just very grounding. And
Well, we know how therapeutic it is when the elderly, when they take in, you know, the dogs and things and cats or whatever to pet.
Horses into elderly.
Yes, they do, horses and that. Yes, because you know, there's just something about that. I think that connection when you're sort of stroking an animal, what they get and what you get.
People don't see them. They don't see them as beings, do they?
no,
They see them as a product.
they don't see them as sentient beings, and
Yeah,
they
they're
you're
all-
right.
They all have their own little characters.
Yeah, they do. They all have their own
Yeah.
character, personality.
They're lovely. I mean, you just think of mischievousness when you think of goats, don't you?
You do, and look at them.
Yes.
Although saying that, yesterday they broke out of this gate and were over the wrong side, and there was bedlam. So this is a calm 10 minutes with the
Yeah.
goats. They have their moments, definitely.
Well, I mean, it's so peaceful here, though. I mean, I suppose that helps with the animals too, doesn't it, to have that peace and not.
100%. Absolutely 100%. I think if they're in a calming environment, that will calm them down.
Yes. And well, the same with people.
Exactly, yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
You are fabulous. That's really lovely.
No problem.
You're all lovely.
We just took in a new cockerel.
Hello.
This big guy here. Oh, that's Lily.
Hello, Lily.
Lily's the mum of the piglets.
Oh, is she?
She is. So she's just having some space now because
Yes.
once she'd had enough of them, she started pushing them away, and it got a little bit aggressive. So we just pulled her out of the way so that she was also losing weight because they were getting all of the food. So we've pulled her out to get her weight back up, and she's also got a bad leg. So, but she's doing good. Look at her.
Yeah.
She's
Yes.
fast asleep. So that,
those your rescues?
Those the last few of the rescues. The little girl who's outside this side has got is a little bit, so she's disabled. She's only got one leg that's workable, but she seems to be doing really well on it. She saw an avian vet specialist this week who said that it's a very aged injury and she's learnt to deal with it. So we're just letting her spend time with the other chickens before we put them all together. So again, they can all get used to each other.
I was expecting to look actually a lot worse, than what they
Yes,
live.
yeah, they're some of the healthiest girls that we've had. And then we've just got Bella over here, big Bella, and then the boys are fast asleep, Brian and Rex in the corner. Again, these would usually be out in the field now, but it's just so
It has just been so wet.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the fields to dry up a little bit, otherwise they're going to be destroyed in no time.
Yes. Right. Thank you very much, Lisa, for showing us round.
You're more than welcome.
Now, hopefully people will donate.
That would
see
be
the video.
awesome.
We'll put your link below so that people can donate. Like I say, we'll also paint and do some mugs for you to go into your shop so that people can buy them.
Thank you.
And also, if anybody wants to buy them off my website, we'll donate as well 10% to your charity. So hopefully we'll get some good feedback, and let's hope that you find homes for those that need homing, and those that don't, they've got a really good life.
I hope so. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, and welcome back to my little studio again. This is just a quick catch up, well, a roundup really of what happened today at Footprints Animal Sanctuary. It's just to reiterate really what Lisa was saying, that they obviously need funds to keep going and to keep rescuing the animals. So if anybody can donate, please look at the link in the video below and donate whatever you can afford to donate. Or if you live locally and would like to volunteer, then please contact Footprints Animal Sanctuary and volunteer. It's a beautiful place to work, a beautiful place to connect with the animals, and all those animals were just so lovely and so friendly, apart from a couple of cantankerous old ones, which is a bit like people. They were all very, very friendly, very approachable, and like Lisa was saying, it gives a lot of value to people, not just animals, because people love to sit and stroke the animals and just feel at peace really in their surroundings, because it's such a beautiful area that they're at. So thank you for watching this video. A little bit different than our usual ones, but I just thought, I love animals anyway, so it was just nice to put some animals on there. And I will be painting a couple of the animals to go onto mugs that will go into their shops to sell, and also on my shop, my Etsy site to sell. So if people want to buy those too, that's also helping the charity. So I will show you that video actually, because I'll do the full video of that one with actually putting them on the mugs, so it'll be a full video to show how that's done, and something perhaps you can do yourself if you wish to create your own mugs. So again, thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the following video, and I will see you all soon. Bye.